was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. We had everything before us, we had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period that some of its noisiest authorities insisted on it being received for good or for evil in the superlative degree of comparison only.
Although it may be tricky to place these lines exactly, they are indeed very familiar, and their creator, the great writer Charles Dickens, is even more well known than the prolific words that were his legacy to past, present and future generations. Many writers have taken on the role of social commentator down through the ages, but few have been responsible for instigating the degree of social change Charles Dickens managed to achieve. From the plight of the workhouse-born Oliver Twist to the impecunious Mr. Micawber, Dickens presented his readers with a glimpse into the darker side of Victorian life, which ran parallel with the era's sentimentality, and the great and the good of the age were forced to consider the plight of the poor. But first and foremost, Charles Dickens was a great storyteller, probably one of the very best the world has ever known. And more fascinating still than his repertoire of novels and his extensive cast of colourful characters is the author's own life, proving beyond all reasonable doubt that fact is invariably stranger than fiction. So as we begin our journey back in time to enter the intriguing world of Charles Dickens, the significance of our opening lines will become ever more relevant, reflecting the author's all-seeing eye and his unique portrayal of the human condition. And whether you'd like to read on or need to know which novel these familiar words open at the next pub quiz, the answer is A Tale of Two Cities, Charles Dickens' move-in account of the horrors and the heroes of the French Revolution.